failure. Okay, the enclosure effectively remains at earth potential, and this type of grounding is called as equipment grounding. Next, coming to system grounding. So here in the power system, so if you take a star delta transformer, so here the neutral will be grounded in order to protect the equipment. So here we can reduce the over voltages. So here system grounding means the process of connecting some electrical part of the power system to earth. So for example, if you take a star delta transformer, so if you take a star and star delta transformer. So here primary is star, secondary is delta. So here the neutral is connected to ground. So by this we can reduce the over voltages on the system. So if neutral grounding is not provided, the when a over voltage occurs, it will increase. If grounding is there, we can limit the over voltage. So the process of connecting some electrical part of the power system to earth is called system grounding. So if you take a generator also, the generator will be connected, the neutral of the generator will be connected to earth. Sir, class. Just wait a minute. Yes, welcome back. Now coming to the next topic, batteries. So what is a battery? So you will be using a double A battery, okay, double A, triple A. Okay. So here, let us discuss about different types of batteries. So here, what is a battery? A battery is a device which converts chemical energy. So chemical energy into electrical energy. So battery is a device which converts chemical energy into electrical energy. So here iron is made up of number of cells. So made up of number of cells. So here cells combine together to form a battery. So here, if you take a 6 volts battery, you will be using an emergency lamp and okay. So in that you are going to have 3 cells. So 3 cells, each of 2 units form a 6 volts battery. So in your two-wheeler also you are going to use the battery. So the battery contains cells. So each here, let us take 6 volts battery. It is made up of 3 cells, each of 2 volts. So 2 volts, 2 volts, 2 volts put in series to form a 6 volts battery. So individual is cells combined together to form a battery. So here, so battery is made up of number of cells. So here, next, sometimes we call single cell as battery. Okay, single cell also we call as battery. So generally, battery means group of cells connected in series. So next, batteries consist of two or more voltaic cells that are connected in series to provide a steady DC voltage. Okay, at the battery's output terminals. Next, the voltage is produced by chemical reaction inside the cell, and here you can see electrodes are immersed in an electrolyte, which forces the electric charge to separate in the form of ions and free electrons. You will be having free electrons. So movement of these electrons causes the current. Next, coming to the types of batteries. So batteries are classified into two types. So there such as primary batteries, secondary batteries. Now coming to primary batteries. Okay, primary batteries. What is meant by primary batteries? So as the name indicates, these batteries are meant for single use. So here primary batteries are meant for single use. So here once these batteries are used, they cannot be recharged. So here primary batteries cannot be recharged as these devices are not easily reversible, and active materials may not return to their original forms. So they will not return to the original forms. So that's why after using the batteries, we have to throw the batteries. That's all. So here, other name for these batteries is disposable batteries. So use and throw batteries. These are, so you cannot recharge them. So after using the battery, you have to dispose the battery. You cannot recharge. Those are primary batteries. So here, some of the examples of disposable batteries are AA. So AA battery, AAA battery. Okay. So here, uh, you, so here if you see the diameter of a AAA battery, here this will be less diameter, less diameter. So AAA will be having less diameter than AA. So here both are of equal voltage, 1.5 volts and 1.5 volts. Both are of equal voltage, but the current flow will be high in AA batteries compared to AAA batteries. So AAA batteries will have more diameter. AA batteries will have more diameter. So current carrying will be more. So I will be more in AA. I will be less in AAA. But here the voltage is same. The voltage is same. Is it clear? Voltage is same for AA and AAA, but current carrying will be more in AA than AAA. So AAA will be having less diameter, AA will be having more diameter. So here we are using this AA and AAA in wall clocks, television remote. So in wall clocks. We will be using batteries. Those are of AA. Coming to television remote, AAA. We use AAA batteries in television remote. AA in wall clocks. Next, secondary batteries. What I mean by secondary batteries? So secondary batteries are also known as rechargeable batteries. So here these are rechargeable batteries. So secondary batteries means rechargeable batteries, and these batteries can be used and charged simultaneously. So secondary batteries means rechargeable batteries. These batteries can be used and charged simultaneously. So after using the batteries, we can charge the batteries. Now here, a secondary battery or just wait a minute. Here, a secondary battery or storage battery. So secondary battery is also called as storage battery. Can be charged because its chemical reaction is reversible. Rechargeable batteries are charged by applying electric current, which reverses the chemical reactions that occur during discharge or use. So some of the examples of rechargeable batteries are batteries used in mobile phones. So the batteries used in mobile phones are secondary batteries because they are rechargeable batteries. So batteries used in mobile phone are rechargeable batteries. They are also called as secondary batteries. Next, and the batteries used in MP3 players, etc. Now here coming to the types of primary cells. So we have types in primary cells. So next, here types of primary cells. So here you can see here first one is a zinc carbon zinc dry cell, alkaline cell, zinc chloride cell, mercury cell, silver oxide cell, lithium cell. So in batteries we are using in mobiles we are using lithium ion cells. So coming to this different types. So here carbon zinc dry cell. So one of the most. Raghu, are you there? Just a minute. So here coming to this one. Yeah, carbon zinc dry cell. So one of the most popular primary cell. So often used for types AAA, AA, C and D. So AAA, AA, C and D. If you compare this one, so here the diameter increases. So the diameter increases from AAA to AA. AA to C. C will have more diameter than AA. D will be having more diameter than C. Okay. So you might have already seen this type of cells. So here this AA, you know, okay, these are C type and these are D type. So here this is D type. Here it will be having more diameter than C type. C type will be having more diameter than this is a AA. So AA will be having more diameter than AAA. So here so here AAA, AA, C, D. So here, if you see here, the diameter of cell increases from AAA to D, and the current carrying capacity and the current carrying capacity also increases from AAA to D. So D can supply more current. So here you can see the further details. Negative electrode is made of zinc, positive electrode is made of carbon. Output voltage of single cell is 1.5 volts. So here for all these cells, the voltage is 1.5 volts. So the performance of the cell is better with intermittent operation. So that means, so for after using for small short time, after using for short time, what you have to do? You have to switch off the equipment, okay, for intermittent operation. So you have to give breaks, okay. Now you must not use these batteries continuously. If you use continuously, their performance will not be better. So if you want the performance to be better, you have to use intermittently. So you have to turn off the equipment, uh, and you have to turn off the equipment. So here intermittent operation must be there for better operation, but for better performance. So next you have the alkaline cell. So here you can see the next one is alkaline cell. So alkaline cell is another popular type, also used for type AA, C, and D, etc. So now you got F type also. After D, you will be having F. F will be having more diameter than D. Okay. So here below this AA, you have AAA. Nowadays, 4A's 4A batteries are also there. 4A batteries, 4A batteries, AAA batteries, AA batteries, C type, D, and F. So these are the types of the cells available. So here the diameter increases from 4S to F. So here next it has the same 1.5 volt output as carbon zinc cells, but they are longer lasting. So longer lasting. And here it consists of a zinc anode and manganese dioxide cathode, okay, in an alkaline electrolyte. So electrolyte is potassium hydroxide. So next you have zinc chloride cell. So here they are referred to as heavy duty type battery. Heavy duty type battery. It is a modified zinc carbon cell. Okay, it has little chance of liquid leakage. So here liquid leakage because the cell consumes water along with the chemically active metals. So here the cell is usually dry at the end of its useful life. Next, mercury cell. So this cell consists of a zinc anode, mercury, okay, mercury compound cathode, and a potassium or sodium hydroxide electrode. So zinc anode and a mercury compound cathode, potassium or sodium hydroxide electrolyte. The electrodes are placed in the electrolyte. So here it is becoming obsolete, means it is we are not using this mercury cell. due to hazards. Nowadays, we are not using this mercury cell due to hazards associated with proper disposal of mercury. Next, silver oxide cell. So here, if you see this cell, this consists of zinc anode. The anode is made up of zinc, and the silver oxide is made as cathode. Cathode is made up of silver oxide and potassium or sodium hydroxide electrolyte. Next, yes. So next we have the lithium cell. So this cell offers. Yeah, any doubts? Yeah, are you facing any problem? So number 100. Do you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Otherwise, you can post in the chat box. If you have any problems, you can post in the chat box. Next up, are you able to hear my voice? Okay, here coming to lithium cell, this cell offers high output voltage, high output voltage, high output voltage. Okay. So next, long shelf life, long life, low weight, small volume. So these are many advantages of this lithium cell. So it comes in two forms of 3-volt output in widespread use. So lithium sulfur dioxide, lithium thiolate chloride. So here it is a safe disposal of the cells is critical. Safe disposal of the cells is critical. So next, coming to the types of secondary cells. So types of secondary cells. Secondary cells means rechargeable batteries. Yeah, students, welcome back. So here types of secondary cells. So secondary cells means uh, rechargeable cells. So here the various types of secondary cells in use today, such as lead acid cell, lead acid cell, so nickel cadmium cell, nickel cadmium cell. So if you see rechargeable batteries, so nickel cadmium cells are available. Lithium ion battery. This lithium ion battery we use in um, mobile phones. So these are used in mobile. Okay. So lithium ion batteries are used in mobiles. So nickel metal hydride cell, nickel iron cell. So it is also called as Edison cell, fuel cell, and solar cell. Okay, coming to lead acid cell. So here, so these are the rechargeable cells. Okay, first one is lead acid cell. So here this cell is widely applied type of secondary cell used extensively in automobiles. So here if you see cells, so cell in automobiles like trucks, bikes, cars, you will be having a battery. So here lead acid cell is the widely applied type of secondary cell used extensively in automobiles. Okay, inverters. So inverters, you have a battery. We take inverter unit, it has a battery and a inverter and backup power systems, etc. So if you have a computer lab, in the computer lab you will be seeing these batteries. The batteries will be connected and they will provide uh, uninterrupted power supply to the computers, so backup power systems, etc. So here requiring high values of load current. So here this will be providing high values of load current. Next, coming to anode. So the anode is made up of porous lead. Porous lead. So porous means holes. The small holes will be there for this anode. So porous lead. So porous lead is used as anode, and lead dioxide. Lead dioxide is used as a cathode, and the electrolyte is sulfuric acid. So 6 molar H2SO4. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid. So next, the output, if you see the output, it is 2.1 volts per cell. 2.1 volt per cell. So here, cells are typically used in series combination of 3 to get a 6 volts battery. And if you connect 6 cells in a series, you are going to get 12 volts battery. So next, nickel cadmium cells. Now here, these type of cells deliver high current. So high current. These cells will deliver high current. So it can be recharged many times. So nickel cadmium can be charged many times. Next, anode. Coming to anode. So anode is made up of nickel hydroxide. Nickel hydroxide, NiO2 twice. And cathode is made of cadmium hydroxide. Cadmium hydroxide, CdOH taken twice. So coming to electrolyte. Electrolyte is potassium hydroxide, KOH. So here maintain a steady voltage of 1.2 volt per cell until completely depleted. So here if it is completely depleted, it will be having a voltage of 1.2 volts per cell. So here when it is healthy, when the cell is healthy, the voltage is 2.1 volt or 2 volts. Okay. And when the cell is depleted, you can see 1.2 volt per cell. It can be stored for long periods of time. So the specific gravity does not change with the change of with state of charge. So here, whether it is charged or discharged, the specific gravity does not change. So the applications include portable power tools. So portable power tools, alarm systems, portable radio and TV equipment. So if you see a portable radio, you are going to have this nickel cadmium cell. Next, lithium ion battery. Lithium ion battery are used more here. So the batteries, so yeah, cell phone batteries are made up of lithium ion. So we are using a lithium ion battery in our mobile phones and also in MP3 players. Nowadays, Bluetooth, if you see a Bluetooth speaker or Bluetooth headphone, so there you can find this lithium-ion battery. So here, Li-based, lithium-based cells are most compact, most compact ways of storing electrical energy. Nowadays, lithium-ion batteries are also using for electric vehicles. So here, lower in energy density than lithium metal, lithium ion. So here, so lithium ion is safe. So here, the energy density will be less than lithium metal. So here, lithium ion is safe. Now coming to the anode. Anode is made up of graphite and cathode is made up of lithium manganese dioxide. So here coming to the energy density is twice that of the standard nickel cadmium. So energy density here. So nickel cadmium, if you compare with a nickel cadmium, the energy density is twice. So here it makes it compact. So here no memory and no scheduled cycling is required to prolong battery life. So next one is a nickel metal hydride cell. So we can study this one. So next nickel iron. It is also called as Edison cell. Coming to fuel cell. So here fuel cell in some countries fuel cell operated buses will be there. Okay, fuel cell operated buses. So buses work on this fuel cell. So here a fuel cell is an electrochemical device. Fuel cell is a electrochemical device that converts chemicals such as hydrogen and oxygen into water and produces electricity in the process. Very simple. So such as hydrogen and oxygen. So converts hydrogen and oxygen into water and produces electricity in this process. Next, so as long as the reactants H and O are supplied to the fuel cell, it will continuously produce electricity and never go dead. Okay? So unlike conventional batteries. So here one of the main advantage of this fuel cell is it will continuously produce electricity and never go dead. So they will never go dead. So if you take rechargeable batteries, after some cycles, they may go dead. But here this fuel cell never go dead. So fuel cells are used extensively in the space program as sources of DC power. Space, and here they are very efficient. They are very efficient, capable of providing hundreds of kilowatt of power. So kilowatts of power. So they will be providing hundreds of kilowatts of power. A very important one, fuel cell. Next, solar cell. You know the solar cell, right? So solar cells convert sun's light energy into electric energy. So solar cells convert the sun's light energy into electric energy. And they are made of semiconductor materials. Solar cells are made of semiconductor materials. They are arranged in modules. They are arranged in modules that are assembled into a large solar array to produce the required power. So they are arranged in modules that are assembled into a large solar array to produce the required power. So large solar array, right? Next. So here, if the cells are connected in series, if the cells are connected in series, so we are going to increase the voltage. Next. The total voltage available across the battery of cells is equal to the sum of the individual values of each cell. Finished. Parallel cells have the same voltage as one cell but have more current capacity. So here, if you want to increase the current capacity, you have to connect the cells in parallel. And to provide higher output voltage and more current capacity, cells are connected in series parallel combination. So if you have series parallel combination, we can increase the current and we can increase the voltage. So if you connect the cells in series, we can increase the voltage. And if you connect the cells in parallel, series and parallel, some cells in series, some cells in series and some cells in parallel. So here we are going to increase the voltage and current. So here, if you compare the primary and the secondary cells, so here primary cells are use and throw disposable cells. Secondary cells are rechargeable cells. So coming to the first point, if discharged once cannot be charged again. If discharged once can be charged again. Okay, light in weight. So primary cells are light in weight. You can see the weight of the primary cell and you can see the weight of the secondary cell. So if you take double A batteries or triple A batteries, let us take double A batteries. Double A primary here, double A, here also double A. You take a double A primary cell which costs around uh, 12 rupees or 15 rupees. Secondary cell double A batteries, it will cost around 150 rupees, 150 to 180 rupees. So this is available for only 15 rupees. This is available for 180 rupees. So here this double A rechargeable battery, the weight will be high than double A disposable battery.
Triple A.
Double A and triple A is also available. Okay. Triple A primary cell, triple A rechargeable. So triple A battery is also available in both rechargeable and use and throw. So here, if you compare, you can see here this heavy in weight than primary. So primary cell will be light in weight. Secondary cell will be heavy in weight. Next, used for intermittent use with low load current rating. So if you use the intermittently, the performance will be better. Okay. Next, used for continuous rating with high load current rating. So here, used for intermittent use and low load current rating. Low load current rating. Used for continuous rating, you can use this secondary cell continuously and with high load current rating. So here sometimes for the projects, um, they will recommend this rechargeable cells because they can be used continuously and they will supply high load current. Short life. Primary cell will have short life. Secondary cell will have long life. Next, low cost. As I told you, 12 to 15 rupees low cost. High cost. This secondary cell will be having high cost. It will be from 150 to 180, 150 rupees. It starts from 150 rupees minimum. So here it is just 12 rupees you can get. Next, low efficiency, high efficiency. Low power output. Here high power output. So voltage is same, but current will be high. High load current reading. As current is high, power will be high. This coming to this one, less maintenance. And coming to this one, low here, more maintenance. We have to charge the battery. Okay. So more maintenance. So remaining I will continue in the next class. So you can study by using the notes. You can study this one. I already uploaded in the Google Drive. Link is provided. You can download and you can study. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. And if you face any problem during the class, you can express or you can type in the chat box also. So let me take the attendance. Who is this number 17 732 68?
Sir, sorry, sir. I logged in with another account. 60. I'm 83.
Okay, okay,
That's actually my sister's account, sir.
okay, okay.
There is 67 also present.
Yeah, yeah. I will read out the absentees. First, let me take the attendance. Okay. Number 70 absent.